Tell me, what's the one thing you're doing that could be pushing your success further away? Have you ever felt like success is always just out of reach? You work hard, you put in the effort, but somehow it feels like something is always blocking you? What if I told you that there is one thing, just one simple thing, that you're doing right now that is actively pushing success away? Stay with me, because today we're going to uncover that one thing and how to stop it from sabotaging your dreams. You see, I was once, just like many of you, searching for success in all the wrong places. I used to think success came from working harder, from striving endlessly, pushing, pushing, pushing. But what I found was the more I tried to make things happen through sheer effort, the further success seemed to slip away from my grasp. I remember the time, not too long ago, when I found myself at a crossroads, stuck in a cycle that was taking me nowhere. I was restless, constantly seeking the next opportunity, the next big break. But no matter what I did, nothing seemed to come to fruition. Success seemed to be eluding me, and I couldn't understand why. One evening, as I sat in silence, reflecting on my life, a realization struck me like a bolt of lightning. I had been doing one thing wrong all along. I was forcing my way through life instead of allowing the natural flow of success to come to me. I was blocking the very thing I wanted most. It wasn't until I stopped and turned inward, allowing myself to fully believe and imagine what I truly wanted, that everything began to shift. You see, success is not something you chase. It's something you become, something you allow into your life with your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings. Success is not something external that you must chase or work tirelessly to acquire. Success is a state of mind, a way of being that you must assume before it can appear in your external world. When you doubt, you send a signal to your subconscious that success is not possible for you, that you are not worthy of it, or that it will somehow elude you. Doubt is the mental block that keeps you from stepping into your power, and it's the one thing standing between you and your success. Let me explain this in a way that is easy to understand. When you desire something, whether it's wealth, success, love, or even peace of mind, you are setting an intention. But intention alone is not enough. You must also live in the feeling of that intention as though it has already come true. This is where most people go wrong. They desire success, but they doubt their ability to achieve it. They wish for prosperity, but they fear failure. They long for happiness, but they expect disappointment. This constant state of doubt creates a powerful internal conflict that prevents your desires from manifesting. The human mind is incredibly powerful, and it is constantly creating. The thoughts and beliefs that we hold about ourselves, about life, and about our potential shape the world around us. Every thought is a seed planted in the fertile soil of the subconscious mind. If you plant seeds of doubt and disbelief, the subconscious will nurture and grow them, bringing you experiences that align with those beliefs. On the other hand, if you plant seeds of faith, certainty, and belief in your success, the subconscious will work tirelessly to bring those beliefs to life. This is the law of attraction in its most powerful form. Like attracts like. But here's the catch. The subconscious mind does not differentiate between what is real and what is imagined. It accepts what is impressed upon it, whether it is true or not. This means that if you assume the feeling of success, if you truly believe and feel that success is already yours, your subconscious will begin to manifest that belief in your life. Conversely, if you doubt your success, if you constantly question whether or not you are capable or deserving of success, your subconscious will work to create situations that match those doubts. This is why doubt is such a dangerous thing. It acts as a silent saboteur, undermining all of your efforts, no matter how hard you work or how much you desire success. Doubt tells the subconscious mind that you are not worthy of success, that you are not capable of achieving your goals, and that success is something reserved for others, not you. When you doubt, you are sending the message that success is something outside of yourself, something that you have to fight for or chase, when in reality, success is an internal state of mind. To break free from doubt, you must change the way you think about success. You must stop seeing it as something you have to chase or struggle for, and instead begin to see it as something that is already yours. Imagine your success as though it is already a reality. Feel the emotions that would come with it. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the pride. When you do this, you align yourself with the frequency of success, and the universe will respond by bringing you opportunities, people, and situations that align with that frequency. The key is to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. If you want to manifest success, you must act as though success is already yours. This means thinking, speaking, and behaving as if you are already successful. The more you do this, the more your subconscious mind will accept this assumption as your new reality. As a result, you will begin to attract the circumstances that match this new belief. You will notice new opportunities opening up, new doors being unlocked, and new experiences that align with the success you have already assumed. It's important to note that this process requires persistence and consistency. The subconscious mind is like a garden. It will grow whatever seeds you plant, but it needs time and care to do so. If you continuously plant seeds of doubt, you will continue to reap the fruits of those doubts. But if you continuously plant seeds of faith, belief, and certainty, you will eventually see those seeds sprout into a life of success. One of the most powerful ways to overcome doubt is to visualize your success in vivid detail. See yourself living the life you desire. Imagine yourself in the environment that you wish to create. Feel the emotions of living your dream life as though it is happening right now. The more vivid and real you make this visualization, the more powerful it becomes. When you visualize, you are essentially reprogramming your subconscious mind. You are giving it new instructions, new beliefs, and new assumptions to work with. Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what is imagined and what is real. So when you vividly imagine your success, it begins to take that as your new reality. The more you practice this, the more real it will feel, and the more quickly your external circumstances will begin to align with your internal beliefs. In addition to visualization, it is also important to affirm your success daily. Speak to yourself as though you have already achieved your goals. Speak with confidence, with certainty, and with the belief that success is already yours. The words you speak are a powerful tool for shaping your reality. When you speak with conviction, you send a strong signal to your subconscious that your success is inevitable. Ultimately, the key to overcoming doubt and manifesting success lies in your ability to believe in yourself and your potential. The moment you stop doubting and begin assuming the feeling of success, your life will begin to transform. Success is not something you have to chase, it is something you must claim. It is already within you, waiting to be expressed. The only thing standing in your way is the doubt that you've allowed to hold you back. Let go of that doubt and step into your power. The life you desire is already yours. There is a profound truth that many fail to grasp. What you assume to be true, you make true in your life. Your assumptions about yourself, about the world, and about what is possible for you are not just idle thoughts. They are the very things that shape your reality. This is the power of belief, of living in the assumption of the wish fulfilled. If you wish to see change in your life, you must first change your assumptions. What you believe to be true determines what you experience. And if you want to manifest success, you must assume that success is already yours. Most people make the mistake of waiting for external circumstances to change before they can believe in their own success. They think, once I have the money, once I have the right job, once I have the perfect relationship, then I will know that I am successful. But this is backwards. You must start with the assumption that you are already successful, regardless of your external circumstances. The truth is, success begins in the mind. It begins with your assumptions, your beliefs, and your inner conviction that what you desire is already true. This process begins with changing how you perceive yourself. If you want to manifest success, you must stop seeing yourself as someone who is lacking success. You are not someone who is trying to become successful. You are someone who is already successful. The moment you adopt this assumption, your subconscious mind starts working to bring that assumption into reality. The law of assumption tells us that we do not need to wait for the external world to change first. We must first change the internal world of our thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions. When we do this, the external world must inevitably follow. To make this clearer, consider the power of living in the end. When you live in the end, you act, think, and feel as though the desired outcome has already happened. You do not wait for things to unfold in a way that matches your desires. You align yourself with the feeling of already having what you want. This feeling is the key to bringing your desires into manifestation. When you live in the assumption that your success is already a fact, your actions, your thoughts, and even your emotions align with that assumption, and the universe responds by bringing the conditions that match those beliefs. For example, if your desire is financial success, do not wait for your bank account to reflect that success before you believe it is possible for you. Instead, assume the feeling of wealth right now. Imagine how it would feel to have all the money you need. Imagine how your life would look, how your choices would change, and how you would feel living in abundance. The more vividly you can imagine this feeling and live in the assumption that it is already true, the more quickly the external world will begin to reflect this assumption. It is important to understand that living in the end does not mean passively waiting for things to happen. It means actively living as though your desires are already realized. This requires a shift in mindset and behavior. If you want to manifest success, act as if you are already successful. Speak as if you are already successful. Make decisions as though you are already living the life you desire. By doing this, you begin to align your actions with your assumptions, and your reality begins to shift. This process of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled also requires a deep level of trust. You must trust that the universe is always responding to your beliefs, even if you do not yet see the results. This is where many people falter. They begin to assume success, but when they do not immediately see results, they begin to doubt and revert to old beliefs of lack and limitation. The key is to maintain your assumption, even when the outer world seems to contradict it. Your outer world must eventually catch up to your inner beliefs, but only if you persist in living as though your desires are already fulfilled. One of the most powerful ways to solidify your assumption is through visualization. When you vividly imagine your desired reality and allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with it, you are reinforcing the assumption that this reality is already true. Visualization is not just about seeing the end result. It is about living in the experience of that result. Feel the joy, the gratitude, and the satisfaction as though it has already happened. The more you do this, the more your subconscious mind accepts the assumption that your success is already a fact. As a result, your external reality will begin to reflect that assumption. But visualization alone is not enough. You must also affirm your success. Speak your truth into existence. Affirmations are a powerful tool to strengthen your assumption and reinforce your beliefs. Speak to yourself as though you have already achieved your goals. Speak with conviction as though your success is undeniable. These affirmations are not just empty words. They are a declaration of your assumed reality. The more you repeat these affirmations, the more you are imprinting them upon your subconscious mind, which in turn begins to bring those affirmations into your physical reality. The power of assumption also lies in the belief that you are worthy of success. If you have deep-seated beliefs of unworthiness, these beliefs will block the flow of your desires. To manifest success, you must assume that you are worthy of it. Your worth is not determined by external factors. It is inherent in you. The moment you accept this, your subconscious mind begins to align with the assumption of your worthiness, and success follows naturally. In the journey of manifestation, it is crucial to remember that your inner world is the blueprint for your outer world. The thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions you hold are what shape your reality. If you want to change your external circumstances, you must first change your assumptions. Live as though your desires are already fulfilled. Feel the joy of success now, and trust that the universe will respond by bringing those desires into your life. This process may take time, but persistence is key. Keep assuming your success. Keep visualizing it. Keep affirming it. Eventually, the assumptions you hold will become your reality, and the world around you will reflect the success you have already claimed. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a fertile field. a place where seeds of belief are planted, nurtured, and eventually brought to life. Every thought, belief, and assumption you entertain is a seed that will grow into a corresponding experience. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and uncertainty, the field of your mind will yield those very fruits. But if you plant seeds of confidence, faith, and certainty, you will harvest the success, wealth, and fulfillment you desire. The question, then, is not about how to make things happen externally, but how to change the internal landscape, the thoughts and beliefs that will shape your outer world. The mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It accepts everything you impress upon it as fact, regardless of whether it is based in reality or fantasy. This is the power of imagination, the ability to create vivid mental images that influence your emotions and ultimately your actions. To manifest anything in your life, you must first conceive it in your mind, assuming it is already true, and then live as though it is a reality. The power to create the life you desire lies within you, and it begins with controlling your imagination. This process of consciously directing your imagination is not as difficult as it may sound. It simply requires the willingness to engage with your thoughts in a disciplined way. Most people go through life allowing their minds to wander aimlessly, thinking thoughts that are influenced by external circumstances, past experiences, and fears about the future. They think about their desires in a passive way, hoping that one day their dreams will come true. But they never fully engage with the power of their imagination. They never make a deliberate effort to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and act as though what they desire has already been realized. To make this power work for you, you must first become aware of the thoughts and beliefs you are entertaining. Are you constantly thinking thoughts of lack, limitation, or inadequacy? Are you imagining failure, disappointment, or struggle? If so, you are planting the seeds of those experiences in your life. But the moment you become aware of these thoughts, you have the power to change them. Instead of imagining what you do not want, begin to imagine what you do want. Shift your focus from the problems and challenges to the solutions and successes you desire. The key here is to engage your imagination in a way that feels real. When you imagine something, do not simply picture it in your mind's eye as an abstract concept. Imagine it in vivid detail, with all your senses involved. Feel the emotions of having your desires fulfilled. If you want success, imagine yourself living a successful life. How would it feel? What would you be doing? Who would you be with? What would you be thinking? The more real and tangible you make this experience in your mind, the more your subconscious mind will accept it as your new reality. This process requires persistence. It is not enough to imagine success once or twice and then wait for results. The subconscious mind needs repetition to fully accept new beliefs. You must engage your imagination daily, repeatedly, assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This does not mean daydreaming passively about your desires. It means actively stepping into the role of the person you wish to become. Act as if your desires are already a reality. When you do this consistently, your subconscious mind begins to shift, aligning itself with the new beliefs you are creating. The more you persist in this assumption, the more quickly your external world begins to shift to reflect it. It is also important to remember that your thoughts and imagination must be aligned with the emotions you are experiencing. Your imagination is not just a mental exercise, it is a bridge to your emotional state. To truly manifest your desires, you must feel the emotions of having what you want. This is the secret to making your imagination work in your favor. Imagine your success, but also feel it deeply. Feel the joy, the gratitude, and the satisfaction as if you are already living the life you desire. These emotions are the fuel that drives the manifestation process. The stronger and more genuine the feelings you associate with your desires, the faster your subconscious mind will bring those desires into physical form. When you begin to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and engage your imagination in a disciplined way, your reality begins to change. The outer world must eventually reflect your inner world. The key to manifesting success, wealth, or any other desire is to focus your attention on what you want, not on what you lack. The more you focus on the positive, the more the positive will be drawn into your life. Your imagination is a powerful tool, and by using it deliberately, you can shape the world around you to match your desires. It is also vital to let go of the need to control the process of manifestation. While you must engage your imagination and assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you must also trust that the universe will bring it to you in the perfect way. Do not become obsessed with how your desires will come to fruition. The how is not your concern. Your job is to focus on the end result, the fulfillment of your desire, and trust that the universe will work out the details. This is where many people get stuck. They imagine their success and assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, but then they become impatient. They want to see the results immediately, and when they don't, they begin to doubt the process. This doubt is the very thing that blocks the manifestation. It is the belief that the outcome is uncertain that prevents it from coming into being. The key is to stay confident and persistent. When you engage your imagination and assume the feeling of success, trust that it is already on its way, even if you do not see any physical evidence of it right away. Remember that the world around you is a reflection of your inner state. When you begin to shift your thoughts and beliefs, your external reality will begin to shift as well. Success is not something that you need to chase or struggle for. It is something you must assume, believe in, and feel as though it has already come true. Once you do this, the universe will naturally respond by bringing you the experiences, people, and opportunities that match your new belief system. The power to create the life you desire lies within you, and it begins with controlling your thoughts and imagination. The human mind is an extraordinarily powerful tool, capable of shaping and molding the world around us with just a single thought. The secret to creating the life you desire lies in understanding this power and using it deliberately. Every experience, every outcome in your life is a reflection of your dominant thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions. If you desire to manifest success, wealth, or happiness, you must first recognize that your thoughts are the very seeds from which these desires will grow. The world around you is not an isolated entity. It is a direct reflection of the state of your mind. When you begin to understand this, you realize that nothing is truly outside of your control. The key to unlocking your full potential is rooted in the ability to shift your mental state and align it with the desires you wish to manifest. The foundation of this process begins with the understanding that your assumptions create your reality. If you are not satisfied with the outcomes in your life, you must ask yourself, what assumptions am I holding about myself, my circumstances, and my future? Most people go through life without questioning the assumptions they hold about their capabilities. They have been conditioned by their past experiences, their environment, and the opinions of others to believe in certain limitations. Yet these limitations are not inherent truths. They are simply assumptions that have been accepted as fact. The good news is that these assumptions are not fixed. They can be changed at any moment. If you want to manifest success, you must first begin to assume that you are already successful. Your present circumstances, no matter how challenging they may appear, are not an accurate reflection of what you are capable of achieving. They are simply a reflection of the assumptions you have held up until now. The key to unlocking new possibilities is to adopt the assumption that success is already yours. You must live as if success is not something you are working towards, but something you have already achieved. This is not a matter of simply pretending. It is about truly embodying the feeling of success and allowing it to guide your actions, thoughts, and decisions. When you begin to assume success, your subconscious mind begins to shift. It starts to accept your new belief as a truth. And because your subconscious mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined, it will begin to manifest that success in your external reality. The world around you will begin to change, not because of external factors, but because of the internal shift you have made. Your thoughts, which were once dominated by doubt and fear, are now aligned with confidence and certainty. You begin to make decisions that are in harmony with your new belief. And these decisions bring new opportunities, new people, and new circumstances into your life that align with your assumed success. This is the power of living in the assumption of the wish fulfilled. You do not need to wait for the perfect moment to act. You do not need to wait for the perfect circumstances to appear before you can begin to feel successful. The secret is to start living as though everything you desire is already true. When you take this step, your mind shifts from a place of scarcity to one of abundance. You stop focusing on what you lack and begin to focus on what you already have. This shift in focus is critical because it changes the energy you are putting out into the world. When you assume that success is already yours, you become magnetic to the opportunities and people that will bring that success into your life. Living in the assumption of success requires a shift in your self-image. You must see yourself as the person who already possesses what you desire. If you want financial success, begin to see yourself as someone who is financially abundant. If you want a fulfilling relationship, begin to see yourself as someone who is already in a loving, supportive relationship. This shift in self-image is not about faking it or pretending. It is about fully embodying the person you wish to become. It is about aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the person you already are on the inside. This shift also requires faith. It requires the faith that your inner reality will eventually be reflected in your outer world. It may not happen overnight, and it may not happen in the exact way you expect, but if you maintain the assumption that success is yours, the universe will respond in kind. The key is to maintain your belief, even when the external world seems to contradict it. The external world is always in a state of flux, and it is constantly adjusting to the beliefs and assumptions you hold. If you remain steadfast in your assumption, you will eventually see the physical manifestation of your inner beliefs. One of the most powerful tools to reinforce this assumption is visualization. When you close your eyes and imagine your desired outcome, you are impressing that desire upon your subconscious mind. But it is not enough to just imagine the desired outcome. You must also feel the emotions associated with it. You must feel the joy, the excitement, the satisfaction of having your desires fulfilled. This emotional connection is the key to making the visualization process powerful. When you can vividly imagine your success and feel the emotions that come with it, your subconscious mind accepts this as reality, and it begins to bring it into your external life. Along with visualization, affirmations can also play a powerful role in reinforcing your assumptions. Repeating affirmations such as, "I am successful," "I am worthy of abundance," or "I am living my dream life," helps to solidify your belief in your own success. These affirmations are not mere words. They are declarations of your assumed reality. The more you affirm your success, the more your subconscious mind will align with those beliefs, and the more you will begin to see evidence of your success in the world around you. The process of shifting your assumptions and aligning with your desired reality is not about effort or struggle. It is about relaxation and trust. The more you relax into the belief that success is already yours, the more naturally the opportunities, people, and circumstances will flow toward you. The key is to maintain your faith and trust that your desires are already on their way, even if you cannot yet see them. The universe is always responding to your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions, and it is constantly bringing you the experiences that align with those beliefs. As you continue to live in the assumption of success, you will find that the universe begins to conspire in your favor. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach suddenly become available to you. People who can help you on your journey appear unexpectedly. And most importantly, you will begin to feel more confident, more empowered, and more aligned with the success you desire. Your world will begin to shift in response to your new assumptions, and the success you have always dreamed of will no longer be a distant possibility, but a present reality. The process of creating your desired reality is a reflection of the power of belief and mental discipline. Our external world is simply a mirror of the internal world, the world of our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. When you begin to recognize that you are the creator of your own reality, you realize that everything you experience is a direct result of the ideas and assumptions you hold about yourself and the world. The key to changing any aspect of your life, whether it's your career, relationships, or financial situation, lies in transforming the way you think and the beliefs you hold. However, one of the most powerful ways to truly transform your life is to begin to act as if your desires are already realized. The idea of living in the assumption of your wish fulfilled is not merely about waiting for something to happen. It is about creating it now in your consciousness and aligning your actions with the belief that it is already true. Your mind, much like a fertile garden, accepts whatever seed you plant in it. These seeds or thoughts will grow into the circumstances and experiences that you have in your life. Just like a garden does not question what is planted in it, your mind does not question the beliefs you implant within it. It simply accepts them and begins to work toward manifesting them in the physical world. If you consistently plant seeds of doubt, fear, or insecurity, that is what will grow. On the other hand, if you plant seeds of faith, certainty, and success, those will flourish as well. The key here is understanding that what you plant in your mind will always bear fruit, whether that fruit is desirable or not. The process of acting as if is a powerful method of aligning yourself with the reality you wish to create. It requires faith, but it also requires a deep understanding that reality begins within you. You do not need to wait for the external world to change before you can change the way you think and feel about your desires. You do not need to wait for the bank account to reflect your financial goals, or for the ideal relationship to materialize before you can begin to feel the emotions of abundance and love. The secret lies in starting to embody those feelings and experiences in the present moment. Acting as if is not about pretending or faking it. It is not about putting on a mask or trying to fool yourself into believing something that isn't true. Rather, it is about consciously choosing to feel the emotions and embody the energy of the reality you want to create. It is about aligning your inner world with your outer desires and allowing your actions, words, and thoughts to reflect the truth of your assumption. When you act as if you already possess what you want, you are signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive it and that you believe it is already on its way. This act of faith activates the law of attraction and sets into motion the events that will bring your desires into manifestation. For example, if you desire a thriving business, acting as if means stepping into the role of a successful business owner long before your business becomes profitable. It means thinking and acting like someone who has already achieved their goals, even when the evidence in the physical world may seem contradictory. If you desire a loving relationship, acting as if means embodying the qualities of a loving, compassionate partner. It means feeling the love and gratitude for the relationship you desire, even if you have not yet met that person. By embodying the feelings of already having what you want, you create a magnetic force that attracts the circumstances and experiences that align with your assumed reality. This process requires a shift in how you perceive yourself and your current circumstances. It requires letting go of the belief that you are limited by your current situation, or that you must wait for something external to change before you can be happy or successful. The truth is that your current situation is simply a reflection of the assumptions you have held in the past. As you change your assumptions and begin to act as if your desires are already fulfilled, your external world will begin to shift to match those new beliefs. The key to transformation is not waiting for the world to change first, but rather changing your internal reality and allowing the external world to follow suit. The act of living in the assumption of your wish fulfilled is also about trusting the process. It is about knowing that what you desire is already on its way, even if you cannot see it yet. This requires patience, faith, and a deep sense of trust in your own creative power. When you embody the feeling of already having what you desire, you are telling your subconscious mind that it is already part of your reality. The subconscious mind does not question this belief. It simply accepts it as truth and begins to work towards manifesting it. The more you trust in this process and remain steadfast in your assumption, the faster your desires will materialize. Living in the assumption of your wish fulfilled also requires resilience. There will be moments of doubt, moments when your circumstances seem to contradict your desires. But it is in those moments that you must remain true to your vision. The external world is not always an accurate reflection of what is possible. It is merely a snapshot of your past beliefs. Therefore, even when things do not seem to be going your way, it is essential to stay grounded in your assumption. The more you hold fast to your belief that your desire is already fulfilled, the more the universe will begin to rearrange itself to bring your desires into fruition. In this process, you are not simply waiting for your desires to appear. You are actively engaging with the creative forces of the universe You are sending out a clear signal that you are ready to receive what you have asked for. The universe does not respond to idle wishes. It responds to the energetic vibration that you put out. By acting as if your desire is already a reality, you align your vibration with that of your desired outcome, and this alignment pulls the necessary circumstances, people, and opportunities into your life. This practice of acting as if is not a one-time event, it is a way of living. It is a commitment to embodying the feelings, thoughts, and actions of the person you are becoming. The more you live in this state of assumed success, the more your world will begin to reflect it. You will notice subtle changes in your environment. From the way people treat you to the opportunities that begin to appear, these are all signs that your assumption is beginning to take root and manifest in the physical world. And as you continue to act as if, your life will unfold in ways you never imagined, bringing you closer and closer to the fulfillment of your deepest desires. The key takeaway here is that acting as if is not just a mental exercise, but a full embodiment of your desires. It requires faith, consistency, and trust, and when you do this, you are not waiting for success to come to you. You are calling it into existence through the power of your own mind and the assumption of your wish fulfilled. To truly understand the power of your thoughts and beliefs, it's important to first realize that everything you experience in life is a result of your own internal world. What you believe, what you feel, and the assumptions you hold about yourself and the world around you shape your reality in ways that are often beyond your conscious awareness. This realization is both empowering and transformative, because it means that you are the creator of your experiences. If you desire to change your life, the key is not to try to change the external circumstances, but to change your internal state. One of the most important factors in transforming your life is your ability to remain faithful to the assumption of your wish fulfilled. This means holding fast to the belief that what you desire is already yours, even in the face of external evidence that may suggest otherwise. It requires a commitment to your vision and a willingness to trust that the law of cause and effect will bring your desires into reality when you align yourself with the feeling of already having it. This commitment involves thinking, feeling, and acting as though your desired reality has already manifested. The power of the mind, when harnessed correctly, can overcome any obstacle or challenge, and it is this power that you must tap into in order to bring about the changes you seek. This principle works because of the nature of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is not concerned with whether something is true or not. It only accepts what you repeatedly impress upon it. When you impress the idea of already having your desire upon your subconscious mind, it begins to work on your behalf to bring that desire into your physical world. This is why it is so important to remain consistent in your thoughts and beliefs. You cannot expect to change your life if you hold contradictory beliefs or if you constantly waver in your faith. The key is to stay firm in your assumptions and to trust that the process is already underway. To live in the assumption of your wish fulfilled requires more than just thinking positively. It means engaging with life from a place of certainty and knowing that what you desire is already yours. This is not a matter of wishing or hoping for something to happen. It is a matter of knowing that it is already done in your inner world. It is the embodiment of faith and trust in the unseen, the invisible forces that govern the universe. When you assume that your desire is already fulfilled, you begin to act in ways that are aligned with that belief. Your actions, your thoughts, and your words all reflect the assumption that you have already received what you ask for. The act of assumption is not something that happens only in your mind. It is a total shift in your consciousness. It requires you to feel the emotions associated with your desire as if it has already manifested. If you desire financial abundance, you must begin to feel the security, the peace, and the excitement that would come with that abundance, even if your current bank account balance does not reflect it. If you desire a loving relationship, you must begin to feel the love, the joy, and the connection, as though you are already in that relationship. By embodying these emotions, you are sending a powerful signal to your subconscious mind that this is your new reality. And when your subconscious mind accepts this new reality, it begins to work on bringing it into your physical experience. This process requires patience and persistence. It is easy to be swayed by what you see in the external world. It is easy to doubt when things do not immediately line up with your desires. But the key to making the assumption of your wish fulfilled work is to remain steadfast, no matter what you see around you. The external world is simply a reflection of your past thoughts and beliefs. What you are seeing now is not an indication of what is possible for you in the future. It is merely a snapshot of what you have believed up until this point. By changing your beliefs and assumptions, you change the future that you are creating. It is also important to understand that you do not need to know the how of how your desires will come about. The details of how your wishes will manifest are not your concern. Your only job is to remain faithful to the assumption that your desire is already fulfilled and to trust that the universe will guide you in the right direction. The universe will bring the right people, opportunities, and circumstances into your life when you align yourself with the feeling of already having what you want. It is the law of attraction at work, but it is not enough to simply wish for something. You must embody it and live as though it is already true. One of the most powerful aspects of this principle is that it applies to all areas of your life. Whether you want to attract wealth, love, health, or success, the process remains the same. It is not about striving or struggling to make things happen. It is about stepping into the feeling of already having it. It is about living in the assumption of your wish fulfilled and allowing the universe to take care of the rest. This process is not only transformative, but it is also deeply empowering. You are not a passive observer in your life. You are the creator of your reality. When you take control of your thoughts and beliefs, you take control of your life. This process of assuming your wish fulfilled is also a deeply spiritual practice. It is a recognition that you are connected to something greater than yourself, a higher power that is always working on your behalf. When you act as if your desire is already fulfilled, you are surrendering to this greater power and trusting that it knows the way. You are allowing the universe to bring your desires into manifestation in the perfect way and at the perfect time. This surrender is not about giving up your power. It is about recognizing that you are part of a larger divine plan and that your desires are already part of that plan. As you continue to live in the assumption of your wish fulfilled, you will begin to notice subtle shifts in your life. People will respond to you differently. Opportunities will arise, and your circumstances will begin to align with your desires. These changes are a sign that your assumption is beginning to take root in your subconscious mind and that your new reality is starting to unfold. The key is to remain consistent, patient, and trusting as you continue to embody the feeling of already having what you want. Ultimately, the process of living in the assumption of your wish fulfilled is a practice in self-mastery. It is a way to take control of your life and your destiny. By consistently holding the assumption that your desires are already fulfilled, you are teaching yourself to trust in your own power and in the power of the universe. The more you practice this, the more effortless it becomes, and the more your life begins to reflect the desires you have held in your heart. This is the true power of belief and assumption. It is the power to create the life you want, starting from within. In conclusion, the power to create the life you desire lies within you. The key to unlocking this power is to understand the profound influence that your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions have on your reality. By living in the assumption of your wish fulfilled, you align yourself with the natural laws of the universe, trusting that your desires will manifest in perfect order. It is not about striving, struggling, or forcing outcomes, but about embodying the feeling of already having what you desire and allowing the universe to bring it into your experience. This process is not instantaneous, and it requires patience, persistence, and unwavering faith. But as you continue to practice this, you will see the subtle shifts in your life, the opportunities that appear, the relationships that deepen, and the success that follows. You begin to recognize that everything you need is already within you, and by changing your internal state, you can transform your external circumstances. The power to shape your life is not an external force, but an internal one. It resides in your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs. When you master these, you become the creator of your reality. The world around you will begin to mirror your inner state, and your desires will flow effortlessly into your life. Trust in this process. Remain consistent in your assumptions, and know that everything you desire is already on its way. The key is to hold fast to the belief that it is already yours, and in doing so you will bring it into existence.